Yeah, Southern Crocs.
Veteran guarding his memorial after they took the fence down yesterday. As you see, it's open now. So they came together and did it. He's chilling out over here talking to my buddy Jacko.
I'm here on.
Thanks, sir, for everything. You're doing one of your shifts here?
Yeah, that's right.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure, bro. Thank you for being here.
I'm happy to just be able to come here and shovel snow and be a part of doing something and not actually have to go and do it with guns. So
yeah, no, that's not what we're here
can't
for.
even
This is about showing the world how it's done. It's a compassionate revolution. Clearly, we need a change in leadership to steward our civilization out of this crisis. Current leadership, they've had every chance to show progress, and they failed at every opportunity. And now they've gone as far as to desecrate the graves of the fallen and barricade this sacred space to keep any war veteran on his pilgrimage to this sacred ground to put his hand on the monument, his or her hand on the monument, and they're being denied that spiritual experience by barricading this fence up here, and it's an absolute disgrace. And
you're not going to have that.
No, those boys laying over there in Europe are rolling in their graves right now because our leadership is wiping their asses with their legacy. It's our rights and freedoms.
There's a lot of
human rights.
statues around here of people that fought for us. I've been, looking at them since I've been here.
Yeah.
Help shovel some of that over there,
Yeah.
to contribute. And
Appreciate it.
I wish that maybe they would come around and look at some of the leadership that was before them,
I see a lot.
because that's what they teach us in the school anyway.
Yeah.
But they don't follow it. Not that I'm 100% for what the school's teaching kids nowadays anyways. I'm not going to touch on that, but I appreciate
understand
everything
it.
you do and just talking to me. And
No.
is it cool if I share that to my friends at
100%,
home?
bro. 100%.
You want to
Spread the
say
message.
your name or not, or just a
Yeah,
sergeant?
my name is, I'm not scared of these cowards. My name is Jeff Evely. I'm a 20-year veteran from the Canadian Armed Forces, retired in September of 2021. I did Afghanistan in 2009, Iraq in 2019. I did the Nijmegen marches in 2016. I was with NDHQ. I went to the United States for 4 years. I worked with NORAD. I served my country honorably for 20
And
years.
you would say this protest is pretty important to you to be out
It's
here
the most
doing
important thing. I came out here from Cape Breton because, when I retired, I went back to my community. They brought in the Vax Pass, cut me out of society. I couldn't go to the gym. I couldn't go to the Legion. I couldn't go to open mic, all the things that I wanted to do. So I started wearing the hat to shame everyone because, lest we forget, it doesn't mean lest we forget that we got to have a funeral for these guys every year. It's lest we forget what they stood for and what they died for. And it's their legacy right now that's being completely desecrated by our leadership. They're just wiping their asses for their constitutional freedoms, and those boys are rolling over in their graves right now.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, sir, and appreciate everything you've done. I'll try to share this
It's my pleasure.
with the people that are back home, because they want to know.
Yeah. Where's home?
Tillsonburg, Ontario for me,
Yeah.
in between London and Woodstock.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, I just this is the best shot that I saw to restore our freedoms. I started wearing this thing, like I said, just to shame the leadership that's doing this to us. But what I've come to realize is that it's not all of us. It's just the leadership. Everybody else, we're
Seems
pretty
to
on board with
be
this stuff,
being pretty respectful citizens around here.
They're fabulous.
People are following
I've never-
by example. If you have a shovel and you want help, 10 people jump in.
I've never been so proud of my service to Canada as I am right now to be here at this protest.
Well,
and
that
see all
means
these
so
people
much
here.
because
It means a lot that everybody's here for me, and you guys got my back. Because I didn't think they did. That's why I started. But now I realize that the target is just the leadership. Okay. And Justin Trudeau, he's just the Wizard of Oz. The man behind the curtain is the coward. It's the boomer hegemony, right? The people who are running all our institutions. They run the CBC. They run all of the universities. They run the military. They run the RCMP. They're like the Michael Wernick, first guy, chair of the Privy Council to resign in disgrace in history, because they're all about themselves. And they didn't go to war. They chickened out and made up a bunch of bullshit about how we were the bad guys, and that we were all
How could you ever
racist.
be the bad guy?
Well, they're the ones that are going around saying that we were all racist for wanting to help other people in foreign lands
Yeah.
to be free. They just made all that stuff up. They're the ones
I've
who
never been around a more diverse crowd ever in my life.
And you know something I'll tell anybody. We got that boomer General Iyer scapegoating the new generations of soldiers for the stuff that his generation did back in the 90s with all this racism stuff now.
Yeah.
The thing is that they'll make institutions like the RCMP, people who want to serve, right? They'll make people who want to serve out to be the racists. Like, we just want to go places and oppress people. That's never what was. I don't believe that my ancestors in Britain got on rickety wooden ships and let the wind blow them to the four corners of the earth, bypassed the entire continent of Australia so they could get to the entire continent of
Australian
Africa.
guy over there, I'm living with them.
I meant to say Africa.
Africa.
They bypassed the entire continent of Africa so they could get to India.
I don't know if I can edit that out, but
that's okay. I'm human.
we make mistakes and we are allowed to be able to make them.
Yeah, but no, I don't believe any of that stuff. We are the least racist society in the history of the world. My ancestors looked out at a world of oppression, of tyranny, of slavery, cannibalism, and they said no more. They said to the world's tyrants, like, we're here, we're standing by. We're the keepers and protectors of the Enlightenment, and we come to the aid and protection of our fellow enlightened peoples all over the world, and that is the true legacy of the West. And they vilified us so they could chicken out of Vietnam and be the only generation in the history of the West to fail to undergo the same process of character development as the rest of us. So they're the ones who forget, and shame on them for desecrating the graves of the fallen.
And that's that. Thank you.
My pleasure.